Welcome in, everybody. You are tuned into twitch.tv/bedsores, coming to you live from my sick couch in the chronic illness autonomous zone. I'm your host, Alyssa, here with my co-host and transcriptionist, Earl. Let's get some rest today.
Ready, go!
This is a very cute, very simple game. It only requires the joystick. In a lot of localizations, they refer to the joystick as a lever. I don't really understand that. Despite the fact that you are launching blocks from the top, I would not categorize this as being a block go down game or being an Ochimono game. Look at this cute cat. I would categorize this as being a bubbler or a puzzle-bobble game. I want to point out that, like, the presentation of this game is obviously lower budget than some of the other games we've looked at. Like, these sort of, like, very flat textures and art styles. And mechanically, the game is so very simple. A simple game can still be exciting. Look at the gravity effect that happens when a block falls. Look at it very closely. It's very well done. Unlike other games, candy, it doesn't give you garbage pieces that you don't need. As soon as you've cleared a color, it stops giving you that color. Oh! The gravity simulation in this game is so careful and beautiful. And they've stopped giving me the trajectory line, so I'm supposed to, at this point, just feel out how far the block is gonna go. Attack? After the continue, they give you back your trajectory line, being like, okay, you must have had some trouble. What thoughtful design! I talked about this game being low budget. I actually don't know if that was true. It was simply my first impression from, like, the simplicity of the graphic design. Every time you drop a piece without clearing something, you get problem. Oh, so there's like a margin time before the upward going starts happening. And now it's gonna start. Was I supposed to hit that thing? Oh, I did. Cool! Oh, the cat is floating upward in the water because no! So this is the second game we've played that is an underwater game featuring a cat who helps you, like... Who helps you. The first being, of course... What's its name? I can't remember the name of the game with the fish that we played. I think I'm gonna just let it be a bit that I haven't figured it out. The trajectory indicator animation is kind of jerky and sporadic. Is that an in-game or is it a frame sync thing? It's a frame sync thing. It looks perfect on my end. What? Too short! Oh, no! Put more quarters in me or the cat drowns is pretty solid arcade tech. Oh no, absolutely. What was that other meow that came in? I don't mean to be disgusting, I'm just saying it was kind of... It was kind of throaty, you know? Throat, goat, cat. Could Amon please time Jhube out? Short timeout, please? It was a very good post. No, it wasn't! This game is a capital D delight. Sometimes this game stages clear so easy, and sometimes they feel impossible. Called this game low budget because I was specifically responding to some of the extremely high graphic quality games that we've been dealing with. I think this game represents a, like, slightly older style of game. This is obviously so finely crafted, if a bit simpler. RNG game, 0 out of 10, RNG game. The hardware this game uses has been around for over a decade when this was released. Wamba, the research tidbits that you get for this stream are always so helpful, but that, I would have wondered for years about that, and you just clarified something that was apparent to me, that, like, the hardware that this console is using is old. Thank you so much, Wamba. You truly are the cool stuff champion. Oh. Excellent. There was also a game released to this arcade board called Hotdog Storm. She storm... She storm on my hot dog. She hot dog on... She storm on my bun till I hot dog. Yes. Happy to help, Liz. Thanks, Jay. You saved me. So the bubbles made from these pieces clearing can't escape yet, since there's no room for them to between the spheres. So in order for the stack structure to actually change, you need to also make a hole for the bubbles to go out. That's fantastic. Have you tried pea milk? No. Under what circumstances do you think that I would have the chance to try pea milk? Easily tricked into saying pea milk? God forbid I attend to reading your lovely chat messages, which are apparently not lovely at all, but in fact all a psyop to get me to say weird shit. God forbid I pay attention to you. Holy crap, Lois, it's pea milk. I didn't do the voice there. What the fuck was that? Same hat, I guess. See, my stack didn't change because I need to free the nipple. I mean, why did I say it like that? I mean, I need to free... sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry, Liz? No, it's okay. Right. Why is the kitten traveling back in time? That's a good question. I think the implication is that, like, under the sea, we just have a lot of older creatures and older forms of life. Even just like doing any kind of underwater exploration means seeing things that are older. And I think it's just taking that to a illogical extreme. You can buffer your spring. Like if you want to move quickly, there's no point to unless you're speedrunning, of course, but you can like start with your spring at a certain position so that you can immediately shoot the next ball out to that position. Dragon? UFO? Yeah, what? You're surprised about a dragon and a UFO at the bottom of the ocean? Seems like you don't know much about your marine biology, Daggett. Furry game? I think that's going a little far. I'm okay with UFOs, but I draw the line at furries. There is some strategy involved for sure, but like, also it's just RNG about whether you get pieces that you need. Like, it's like, But then again, that's what somebody who's not very good at Puyo says about Puyo. Got the wrong pieces, and it's like, it's about adapting. Nice freebie. Congratulations! Deep dive. Look at these lovely pixel backgrounds. They're gorgeous. I want all of these. I want rips of all. Oh, so pretty. Shipwreck. You're scuba diving at depths that would kill any person. It's been octopus. Oh dear. Oh wow. Final thoughts on Puzzle Uo Poko. I'm so glad that Wamba told us about this engine being very old, like a decade old when this game was released. The craft displayed in this game, this other of the two underwater games that we've played today, is truly fascinating. Creating a puzzle game that only requires you use the joystick is the kind of crystalline simplification that a puzzle game needs. And I think this game had a number of design decisions out of that I think are really, really worth considering. The way that cleared spheres turn into bubbles that need to be released from the top of your stack, that's a fascinating choice. Having a trail for your piece launching and then having that disappear after a little while, that's good. Much like Puyo Puyo, the introduction of more colors as a difficulty spike is just a common kind of thing to do. The two-player mode seems like a lot of fun. I kind of wish that I could experience it. The art style in this is simple and cute, and the flatness of it I think is probably design limitations. As we saw during the ending credits there, gorgeous, gorgeous background work, and a lot of interesting like video effects. Probably. Puzzle Uo Poko definitely gonna go on like my recommended list of games for this stuff. I'm giving it an 8.5. And what makes Puzzle Uo Poko so special should not be puzzling to any of us. This has been twitch.tv/bedsores, coming to you live from my sick couch in the chronic illness autonomous zone. I've been your host Alyssa, here with my co-host and transcriptionist Earl. Take care and... Cave our big name in bullet hell games? Ah, I see. They did Death Smiles and Dodonpachi? Oh! I mean, hell yeah, I mean, even I know Dodonpachi. I'm just a little Bappy Paws otter who don't know nothing, and even I know what Dodonpachi is. Stolen Bappy Paws otter valor? Are you saying that I'm not a little Bappy Paws otter who don't know nothing? Fight me! I've already told you, Devin, that I'm a Bappy Paws otter who don't know nothing! How many times do I have to say it? And I am not allowed to view the hot dog.